Here's a big tip to help you strengthen your discipline. And a reason why a lot of our discipline is not where we want it to be in terms of strength, in terms of how often we comply and apply our levels of discipline, is because we don't see the immediate benefit for it. Meaning, if we show discipline right now, we're paying for something now. We're dedicating some time, some effort, some time to do something. But you don't get the immediate gain there and then. So for example, you've got a bodybuilding competition. You're up on stage in 3 months' time. So what you're doing now, 3 months out, in terms of the discipline you need to show, you're not getting the benefit for. You won't get it until in 3 months' time. So because of this natural equation, pay early, benefit comes later, and it can be much later, it can be tough. That can be one of the reasons why our discipline erodes, because we're not getting that benefit straight away. We're having to make that payment. So let me share this with you. The thing is, if you're tying it to the future, so tying it being levels of discipline that you need to apply now to something in the future, that is helpful because you have a why. You're understanding why you're applying that level of discipline. Going back to that bodybuilding competition, you know you're going to be standing up there on stage for the world to see. And I'm not advocating that. If you do that, credit to you. Super courageous thing to do. But you know you're going to be standing up there for the world to see. So that can really drive that discipline 3 months out in terms of making good decisions in those moments, in those minutes, in those hours of that day that is 3 months away. So that can drive making good decisions, adhering to that discipline because you know an event's going to happen. Gets trickier though. If you are wanting a level of discipline from yourself and you don't have something you can pin it to. So you need to pin it to something just to change the balance of probability in your favor, to make life easier for you, to adhere to discipline more. So if you don't have something, an event coming up that you can pin your discipline to, do this. Know that you can only take your opportunity or opportunities or see your opportunities better or be better prepared for that random opportunity popping up if you're in the right condition for it. So being disciplined means, this is what you're pinning it to, being disciplined means you can be better ready for the opportunity when it presents itself. You don't know when it's going to present itself. In fact, if it freaks you out that the opportunity that you might need to take is tomorrow, then your discipline between now and then would be tantamount to, the best level of discipline you'd show. Additionally, you might be annoyed that you've only got 24 hours to get ready for something. And you would wish that you had a week or 2 weeks. Thing is, you don't know when these opportunities are going to be, but that's a good thing. Because the opportunity that comes along could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be next month, but you don't know when that is, but you know you need to be ready for it to be able to take it. That thought might help you, as it does for me, drive levels of discipline. It might simply be a run. I go out on a run, when I say run, a race, and I didn't realize that the qualifying time or what I get from that race might be a qualifying time for another race. I might not know that until I turn up to the race, which means if I find that out and I'm ready to get that qualifying time, that's only because I've been disciplined up to that point. I'm in a state of condition where I can realize the opportunity. I can take it. So it's a case of being ready, and it could be anything. If you're single, it could be meeting your best partner the next day or in a week or a month. And you want to be ready for that. So, to help you with your discipline, and if you don't have a specific event that you can tie your energy to be disciplined to now, then at least to realize that opportunities are going to be coming along and you're going to want to be ready for them. So be disciplined now, so when that opportunity comes along, and it might be tomorrow, or next week, or next month, you don't know when, but you want to be ready for it. So whatever it is, whatever your aspiration is, start to be disciplined now, knowing that that opportunity could come at any moment and you want to be ready for it. Your level of desperation of being ready will have a positive effect and almost a positive correlative effect to your discipline. The more you need to be ready for that opportunity, then the more drive you're going to have to be disciplined. So think about what that opportunity is. What that thing is that you need to be ready for at any moment. And then what are the behaviors that you need to embed now to be ready for that opportunity and have that drive your discipline. What is that opportunity or opportunities? And then work backwards from that. I hope that's helpful. Now, I don't need you to follow any of this advice. I share this advice because this is what has worked for me. Because this advice has worked for me, I think it's going to work for you. I don't smile enough during these videos. All right. I make them too intense than they need to be. But I know it's such an important message because it has worked for me. So, because it's worked for me, I'm sharing something I know that works. So if you want to steal it and use it for you, do that. So why do I make these videos? Because in making these videos, it reinforces my discipline. The very fact that I've made this video and I've talked about it means I get better. I reinforce these behaviors in my own mind. So only you know whether or not you want to try this advice. If you do have any questions, I am happy to help. So throw any questions in the comments. You know what to do. It's really helpful if you hit the like button and of course if you hit subscribe. Okay, catch you in the next one.